On the table, what do you see happening here? We've got a Triceratops escaping and possibly rampaging across Jurassic World. Hey everyone, this is Dan, and thank you very much for watching Squirrel Stampede today, as we are going to check out a couple LEGO Jurassic World sets, mainly featuring Dominion, the Triceratops Pickup Truck Ambush, and then also a retro set from 2019, I believe, the Triceratops Rampage, finally opening and constructing. So today is about the trike. We're gonna build, we're gonna learn, we're gonna have fun.
Squirrel Stampede!
So it's Pickup Truck versus Triceratops in LEGO Jurassic World Dominion set number 76950, Triceratops Pickup Truck Ambush. A nice ninja-style redressed Claire Deering included, and Franklin Webb is returning from Jurassic World Fallen something, and Guard also here. Finally now, a LEGO Triceratops can appear on the table. Inside the box, one small booklet of instructions, the body of a Triceratops along with the head, bag 1 of pieces, bag 2, and bag 3, and if you're just finishing up building a Titanic, it feels absolutely tiny. If you were building a Titanic. I don't know anyone who may have been. So let's construct mostly minifigures and a truck, and then a Triceratops too. And we have constructed the Triceratops Pickup Truck Ambush, mostly just a truck build and another little ATV build. How many of these builds? We should start doing a tally of all these builds too. But the primary joy of this set is the Triceratops, a badly scraped and scarred Triceratops. She's got lines all over the place, a gray with a little bit of burgundy on the top and then a tan underbelly with her. Very nicely designed. My first trike finally opened up and built. Articulation on the legs, you can move them about. A little bit of a stopper there to help them grip. And the head there on a stick there, post, which you can rotate and turn. And a good face on her. She's got a yellow eye there looking right back at us because she's going to slam her head into that truck. Let's give it a quick try. And it should pop up the hood of this truck here. And there we go, a nice little action effect of her damaging this pickup truck, probably up to something undeadly. We've got the 2 guards in the back, just a basic truck build, nothing too exciting there. The roof hood here really just comes right off. That's kind of poorly built, but I guess it helps you get inside easier. I like the little roof action feature. Not the best truck build ever, but kind of an interesting thing. It's all about the trike here. Let's look at the minifigures a little closer because I really like what they've got Claire and Franklin wearing. These two obviously up to some more dinosaur saving antics. Good to see a Franklin minifigure. Did we get one with Fallen Kingdom? I'm going to have to go back into my collection. For some reason I feel like we didn't. Maybe it's just because of these really cool night suit gear they've got to stay hidden within the brush or wherever, whatever they're doing. Very interesting characters. The guards, not so interesting. They're just faceless people. It'll be interesting to see if they match up to anyone in the movie. We've got this fellow here, kind of looks like the pool boy on Seinfeld. And then this character here, I think we've even seen this character maybe with the first line of Jurassic World figures, just Jurassic World. I feel like I've seen that figure before, that coat, that jacket on him. So we've seen those guys. They're not very interesting, but again, it's all about the trike. And we have Claire on top of the trike guiding her with a carrot on a stick, which brings us to a recurring segment. Who drives the Triceratops with a stick of carrot better, Claire or a random Muppets minifigure? We've got another Muppets minifigure to test out and see who will we pull randomly. It's one of the old men balcony commentators. Interesting. What are the names of these two? I gotta go back and remember that. He's obviously giving this review he's fallen asleep. He comes with a teacup on a saucer. For some reason, I got two. So who guides the carrot better with the Triceratops? Is it going to be Claire or Statler? I think his name is Statler, unless it's Wardrolf. And there you go, Statler on top of the trike, guiding her towards her freedom.
I waited 65 million years for this sketch. This review is completely extinct.
Yeah, I think Statler does it pretty well on top of the trike here. By the way, interesting headpiece with this Muppets character. It does not feel Muppet at all. It just feels like old man. Maybe like Wilford Brimley, or even possibly Einstein with a haircut. You'll be able to use this head for a few different applications. Alright, so the benefit of picking up this set, because of the low piece count, you'll probably get a Triceratops for a better price, unlike some of the larger dino packs out there right now, and you get a few interesting character builds. Well, now it's finally time to fix a wrong.
You're going to build Minifigures Series 11, Redstone Series?
No, we'll continue with that wrong for just a little longer. We are finally going to check out LEGO Jurassic World Triceratops Rampage. For some reason, I never got to this build. I teased it several times and it just never happened. Now I'm trying to remember when this exactly came out. There's a lot of dust on here. I think it was with the original line, or was it a secondary Jurassic World line? I can't remember. Nice collection of minifigures though. We've got Simon is here and Allison Mills. Who was that? I don't remember. Owen Grady and a tourist. So some random characters in there. And of course a Triceratops build. The construction features a ride build and a little bit of a side enclosure to the trike. That's what I kind of like the best. The enclosures and rides to make it feel like Jurassic World, right? This truck here could be really anything. It could be Squirrel World for all I know. Inside the box, medium style instruction booklet. Bag 1. Bag 2. Bag 3. Some parts of a non-slashed up trike. A box within a box. What's in that box? Some electrical wire. And a sheet of some applicational disc stickers for our set. So we have a lot more to build with this one. This was a much larger trike build, ironically featured with a smaller trike build. Let's get constructing and ride the ride of the Triceratops. finally constructed the LEGO Jurassic World 2019 build, Triceratops Rampage. So this was the series along with the Baryonyx set that we had built. I really enjoyed that, the little tourist market with Owen Drone. And this awesome T-Rex mechanical set that I should have built too, but never got to. So this set features a nice little gate entrance to the Triceratops Egg Scrambler Ride. There's some step-ups to the ride right there, along with an info sign for gift shop, gyrosphere, and museum sets that are in the series of builds. We have an interesting enclosure with our Triceratops behind it right now, and Owen is on another ATV. How many of these have we built now? I could almost build these in my dreams. Oh, sorry, Owen. So taking a look at the Egg Scrambler Ride first, it's a pretty fun build. It's pretty technical inside too. It was kind of glitchy at first, but as you finally finish up the build, it is smoother in how it works. There's a little gear system on the back here, and you rotate, and everyone jollyfully spins around. While first constructing, there was a little bit of a catch down by the rail here, and the cars would kind of grab on, but feels like once the eggs were installed and the figures even, everything balanced a little better, and now it's rolling pretty well. Catches every once in a while. Maybe I made it a little tight, too tight in the superstructure, not really sure. But overall, it is spinning really well, and you can kind of see the eggs not only spin around the center, but the eggs themselves also rotate around, spinning the characters in two different spins. That would make you so nauseous, or at least me so nauseous. How did Steve get on there, by the way? It's designed to look like a little Jurassic World egg incubation chamber too, which is a nice little feature there. So pretty fun little ride build. I wish we could see more things like that with Jurassic World builds. Then we have our enclosure pen for our trike. It's just a simple 3-wired enclosure on this side and a shorter span here with a little trike information graphic. And our trike can go, I'm sick of being in here, smashing these down and walking through and off to greater things in the park. So a few different elements here, raising the wires back up, a few different elements here to design and kind of position wherever you wish. So that's kind of fun. Now for another interesting feature, who rides the Egg Scrambler best? These guys. Oh hooray, random Muppets minifigure, what will we see this time? Another beaker? I think this is my second beaker. Let's try again. I'm kind of glad I have a second beaker. I like beaker quite a bit. And who do we got in this bag? Randomly. Oh, it's the chef! So I have now located and finally built the chef. What's his name? I gotta figure out his full name here. From the Muppets, he's got a radish character and 2 mixer sticks. The Swedish chef, right? The Swedish chef. And so we will see if he rides better on this, who gets to be bumped off. Perhaps this tourist girl, or maybe even Simon. We'll take Simon off here. He's the owner. He should not take all the seats away. And we'll place the Swedish chef up here. His hat might be a problem. And let's turn on the ride. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Who rides it the best? Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh no, the Swedish chef has been decapitated on the ride, so he does not ride it better. That is unfortunate for him. We'll send him right over to the Jurassic Park Health Center to get him back on his feet. But a fun ride, glad to finally build this. Let's check out the trike, obviously, a little closer, that comes with this build. So this LEGO trike, slightly less damaged than what we opened up with. This trike in green with brown stripes going down back, brown spots on its legs, and a tan underbelly. Fun to see a trike finally on the table. Never opened one before in all the Jurassic World sets, so it's completely new to me, has been sitting there looking at me for months in its box. And obviously it's going to be in the same shape and size as this one we opened today, just less scarred. The LEGO trikes are nice. You've got some studs up top to position characters, which is nice. You always have to have some stud place figures up on top. And it almost looks like there's a stud right in its mouth. I guess that's the tongue. I don't know why I see a stud from certain angles, but it is just a tongue. The horns feel a little softer there in plastic, which is interesting on these. And overall, just great paintwork. Nice little pattern on these two. Fun to finally have a couple of these in the collection. So finally, the Trike Rampage set from 2019, built and constructed. I can add it into my Jurassic World collection. But if you're looking for something current, don't forget about the Truck Ambush set. That gives you a chance for today's version. Who just walked off screen? Where did he go? Ah, there he is. So there's today's version. You can find that anywhere pretty much on shelf right now because of the new movie. So there you go. And really quick, let's do a head count of the many dinosaurs we have gone through so far in the collection of Jurassic World Dominion. Where did the T-Rex go?
He was right here. He was right here.
Oh, here he is. We had started with the T-Rex and the Triceratops, and here they are inside. Everyone keeps telling me their names, and I keep forgetting. Hot Pepper and Ghost. Did I get that right? And then we also checked out the Giganotosaurus back here. There she goes. These two get a little grumpy with one another. And of course, Claw-E the Therizinosaurus. The Therizinosaurus, if I'm even getting that close. Oh, look how close these two are in color. The Triceratops and the Therizinosaurus are very much themed together in their color scale. Interesting. So if you're looking for reviews up on these, check them out, please. And of course, there are a few more dinosaurs I will yet to hunt down, like the Quetzalcoatlus. That would be a really fun one. And of course, Blue, we've got to hunt down Blue. So a few more dinosaurs from LEGO Jurassic World to build. Hey! Oh no, the Triceratops has flipped the truck over. Oh, that's gonna take a while to get the dents out of that one. Well, that was Trike Day here at Squirrel Stampede. Pretty interesting going through the new Triceratops Pickup Truck Ambush along with the older school Triceratops Rampage set from a few years ago. Pretty good builds today. If you liked the video, please give us a squike, a squirlive, a squamment. What was your favorite Triceratops detail of the day? Thank you so very much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.